My parents recently passed away, and in their will, they left me the house I grew up in. It's a bit far out from the city, in a rural country surrounded by woods. The house isn't large, but for a small tomboy growing up in the mid-20th century, it was perfect. Big enough for games and imagination, and a larger forest for even bigger adventures. I don't have any children myself, but the nostalgic feeling of living there again is appealing. So, when the paperwork was finished, I quickly set out to see how the old house had fared. As I drive down, the woods themselves seem thicker than I remember. Memories of chasing imaginary friends and building wooden houses flood my mind. The wind smells heavenly through the car windows, and I begin to smile. Much to my surprise, the house is in good condition. I'm greeted by the wind chimes hanging from the porch, clinking together in sweet melody. I remember the old quirks the house had, as all old houses do. It creaked and cracked at night as the wind gently, playfully pushed it. If you left the front door open, the wind would close it for you. I try it. Soft wind chimes, then slam, as if the wind reminded you of your manners. As a kid, I wondered if the wind got lonely out here by itself, surrounded by the dense, expanding forest. I thanked the wind for the door and moved on. The next few hours end with a pleased sigh. Most of my parents' things had been moved out, so the rooms needed sweeping. Each room an old memory, and when that was finished, I went outside to remember more. Walking around the house, I noticed a section of the house siding was ajar at the bottom. Upon investigation, it looked like there was a small space underneath the house with some knickknacks. But the odd thing was, I don't remember this part of my childhood. I crawl inside and note a ripped-up sheet, a black garbage bag, and some cans. In the bag are pictures of me. I remember taking these. Pictures of me at birthday parties, taken by my parents, of our vacations, of daily life. Good memories. But why were they down here? The bag had more photos, and the further I pulled more out, the more pause I gave. Pictures of me at birthdays, but not taken at an angle that made sense. Pictures of me in the woods, alone. Pictures of me in my house, through a window. I close the bag and can't breathe. I see underneath the ripped sheet another picture, a school picture, stolen from a frame inside the house. I nervously grab it, see dark red marker bleeding through, flip it over, and freeze.
I can wait.
Then, the sound of wind chimes and the front door slamming.